Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jose, but you can call me Juice, and I hope y'all are having a great motherfucking planty day. So today we are going to be repotting and separating my Nepenthes plant. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to keep on watching. But before we get into that, I just wanted to let y'all know that I do be uploading plant content here on this channel. So if you be looking for that, I got you. And maybe you want to go ahead and check out my other videos. And if you already have, maybe you want to subscribe or whatever. Also, don't forget to leave a like or a comment on this video. But anyways, we're just gonna get right into this. So basically, I've had this orchid for, I'm pretty sure less than a year. But it has been at least 6 months, I think, or something. I've had her before I moved, so yeah, around like 6 months-ish. I got her at Pistol's Nursery in Portland, Oregon. She did start out as a smaller plant, but y'all, these grow pretty fast. So she did get pretty big in a short amount of time. I've just really been needing to repot her because she is in this tiny little nursery pot, and she even has a little pup that has started growing. So she is a mother. But basically, I think she's getting a little bit too crowded in this pot because honestly, she hasn't really been doing a lot of growing for me. I mean, she could also just be in dormancy because these do typically go into dormancy during the winter. If you didn't know, these are carnivorous plants. They are the pitcher plants, but obviously mine didn't have no pitchers right now. Actually, it does have one little baby one back here on the pup, but that's the only one because she has been dropping them. I don't know if that's because she's too crowded in the pot or just because it's winter. I'm kind of expecting her to kind of like jump back into life in the spring or something because I really need her because she be helping with my fungus gnat problem. Not that I have like a big problem, but I've definitely, been seeing fungus gnats a lot more often without her pictures. So I'm gonna need to start using my mosquito bits again, which I haven't had to use in such a long time because of this girly. But I am just super excited to repot her because I do want to separate the pup from the main plant so that I can have 2 separate plants growing or whatever. And I was considering taking a cutting from this because you actually can propagate them from cutting. But honestly, I don't really want to cut her because I'm just proud of how big she's gotten and I want her to get bigger. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So I've really been putting off this repotting for a long time. Like honestly, she's been needing to be repotted for at least a couple months now. And that's mostly because carnivorous plants need like special soil or a growing medium because you can't really just put them in regular potting soil that has a bunch of nutrients in it, and carnivorous plants literally like soil with no nutrients or very little nutrients because they get all that they need from eating bugs that they catch. So we are going to be repotting her in some sphagnum moss and pumice. So I guess I am kind of making a little impromptu carnivorous soil mix, even though it's not really soil because it's not dirt, but growing medium. And I'm sure my Nepenthes will like it in general. So I don't have any like new sphagnum moss that I bought from the store, so this is just from other plants that I had. So we are going to need to boil this because I'm scared of there being like bacteria or something up in here, and I don't want her to rot or anything. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so we're in my kitchen now, and we're just gonna fill this pot up with water and boil the sphagnum moss. Honestly, this isn't the biggest pot, but it's the only pot I have right now because the other ones have leftovers in it, so. So our water has just started boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the moss. Alright. Plop her on in. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but I'm gonna just put a good amount in there. So I actually just did this in my last video, except with pumice. If you haven't seen that, maybe you want to go ahead and watch that or whatever. I'm gonna just mix her up a little bit. Alright, so I've had the moss boiling for around 5 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and strain her out or whatever. All right, so we got our moss or whatever. Now I'm just gonna mix it up with some pumice. So we're gonna go ahead and make our little DIY carnivorous plant potting mix. So we got our sphagnum moss, and then I actually did just boil some pumice off camera. So we're gonna go ahead and add that into here. I didn't record myself because I already did that in my last video, so I don't think y'all need to see that again. So we got the pumice in here. These are actually the, oh, there's a hair in here. These are actually the only 2 ingredients we will be using. So now we're just gonna mix her all up. Here it is all mixed up, and that actually mixed up pretty well. That was fun. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to repotting my Nepenthes. So let's get into it. So this is actually going to be the first time I'm taking her out of this pot ever because she has just been living in this ever since I got her. She used to need this chopstick to stand up, but y'all look, she is just doing it all on her own now. I'm proud of her. All right, so we're just gonna move on down to my floor and we're gonna get into repotting her. Y'all like my pajama pants? But anyways, I'm gonna use the lid of this Tupperware thing as like a little potting thing because she honestly doesn't have a lot of soil, so she shouldn't be that much of a mess. But I am excited to see what we're working with and to see her roots and stuff. I'm actually gonna get my trash can because I feel like this dirt is just gonna go everywhere. So I brought y'all back to a normal height and I have my trash can and we're just gonna start breaking up this soil. All right, y'all. So I thought there was moss in here, but I think those are actually the roots. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, carnivorous plant roots are usually black. For whatever reason, but I think that's just like a common thing among carnivorous plants. So it can be kind of hard to spot the roots, but they are definitely there. So we're back on the floor and I did rinse off her roots as well, just so y'all could get a better look at that root system. It kind of just looks like there's still dirt on there, but I promise you those are roots. But we are going to be separating the baby from the mama, like I said. So let's go ahead and try to do that. Can I even separate these? Hold on. Honestly, I think I might just leave her as is because I'm a little afraid where they connect. It doesn't really look like the baby plant has like its own roots. But anyways, I am just going to be repotting her into this clear little orchid pot. I think it should be a nice size up. And then I also have this little cover pot for it. But anyways, all right, so we got our little soil mix that we made here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add that into this clear pot. And also, by the way, how are y'all liking my new channel name? I'm not like making a big announcement or anything because it's not that big of a change, but it is different now or whatever if you haven't noticed. So I will be going by joosroots now. I've had that name saved for a while. Like I was gonna use it for something else and I still am gonna use it for something else. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna use it for because it's kind of like a little secret right now. I mean, I guess I will say that it is a project that I am working on, but I am just trying to really work on my branding. I just feel like that will really help out my channel. And also because I do think the name joosroots is equally as cute as Juice Baby. Now I'm just gonna plop her in there. Now I'm gonna fill up the rest of the pot. Honestly, this might be a little hard because all these freaking leaves are in the way. All right, so I'm all done repotting her. How's she looking, y'all? Hopefully cute because I think she looks cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give her a nice water and also clean off some of these leaves because there is like a bunch of pumice and moss sticking to them. Plus they are a little dusty, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. so I just finished rinsing and watering her. So I am just gonna put her into this little cover pot now, and it will really just complete the look or whatever. All right, guys, here is the final product. I think it came out really good. She definitely looks a lot cuter than she did before because the setup I had for her wasn't the most glamorous. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put her down and end this video. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little repotting. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, and maybe you'd also like to leave a comment as well. Let me know if y'all also have a Nepenthes or like a carnivorous plant, and if you have like any soil mix recipes or like tips and stuff, because that would definitely be helpful. I mainly upload plant content here on this channel, so if you'd be looking for that, I got you. And maybe you want to go ahead and check out my other videos, and if you already have, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to let me know how y'all are feeling about the new channel name. If y'all don't like it, I can go back to Juice Baby, but just let me know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, and I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you're from. And yeah, bye guys.